inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Can you say?
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Seahawks scoop it up, and he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game, fumble recovery, and a touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown The offense gets it back. 1st and 10. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. The ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We got a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action. No chance at all. He'll go down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Now Gibbs. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. 3rd and long. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Goff to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Tim Patrick, touchdown Lions. That his first touchdown this year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they...
Yo, what up, Del Gribble?
Possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down and 9. To throw, here's Smith. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense back onto the field. for their next possession. This one's everything.
Hey everyone, welcome in.
To this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, Goff. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Smith now. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Here's Smith. In trouble, and down he goes. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle. The players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Bates, good, with the extra points. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Seahawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad.
And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go. Smith. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Goff. That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Play action now. It's Gino. This one batted in the air and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Throwing, Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup. And right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
You know, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Goff to throw on 1st down. This one caught by Patrick. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First, and a dive, and he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their... Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll motion over Metcalf. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. To throw is Smith. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll motion over Metcalf. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in this third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
On first down, it's Goff. Pass complete. It is St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When you throw on the Detroit Lions tape, Mike, I mean, of course, we all know who Amon-Ra St. Brown is, but the best thing about his game, elite receiver that everybody's looking for.